welcome back to Tell Me Something Good. I'm your host, Jackie.
And I'm Jelly.
And today we're just going to catch up on life,
Yep.
read some Reddit story times, and give some advice.
Yeah, it's going to be a chill episode. We'll see where it goes.
Yeah, it's just going to be chill. We're going to see where it goes, and we'll probably put on the title where it goes anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jelly, tell me something good.
My something good is that after we leave here, we're going out, whatever that means, just a local bar. And I'm excited. I don't go out very often.
Yeah, I feel like we don't really plan to go out ever either. We just go with the flow, and then we end up at the same local bars in Asheboro. But today we brought some heels that we're going to change into, and actually, planned to go out, meet up with a friend, and just enjoy the bar. It's like in people our age. It's not, which I like about that bar, because we've been there and we met some people while we were there. A producer. Was it a producer?
He said he was a famous producer. But, I mean.
Did he lie? Oh, well.
But they were cool. It was
they
two
were
guys
super
that we met.
cool.
And yeah, it was a very mature bar, I would say. So I like that.
Yes.
I like to be in my classy era.
We're in our era right now.
But yeah, so you tell me something good.
Something good is that I found something that has helped me with my acne, because I've been breaking out like really bad, like hormonal acne on my cheeks, and I used to never get it, and then recently I started getting it really bad, and I will share that with you guys. You've probably seen it. It's on TikTok. It's like a spray that you literally you spray it on your face. Let me read. It's a hydro. I have it right here. What is
Your skin does look good.
it? Was looking. I get like really. It's looking better now, but it was just like I would get like 6 pimples at a time, like huge pimples, and on my cheeks and stuff. And it could be because I always have my hair there too. But this has been helping me. It's a so guys, and it was only $17 on. It's not an ad. It's called Skin Smart Antimicrobial Spray. It is what is that word? I don't remember the word, but I'll put it in the description for real, because if you've been dealing, and I think it's also from going to the gym and sweating, and so it tells you to spray it on before the gym, after the gym, and it just kills the bacteria. Oh, and it's $17, guys. I'm just happy that I found something that finally I'm starting to see the light. No, and I do want to say that there's nothing wrong with having acne, guys. It's normal to have acne, and obviously when we are on camera, we have the lighting and we have the filters on Instagram. You can't see it, and we're not going to be showing it like that, but just know it's normal. But it feels good to find something.
Yeah, it's normal. That's why I like Alex Earl, because she just shares all of her acne journey. And I had acne as like a teenager and stuff, but you do feel not your best when you have it. So
you feel like everybody can see it.
Yeah, and literally nobody cares. But
nobody cares, and I'll never point out anybody's. Like you, when I see it, it's not like I don't remember people because of their acne. Yeah. So if you do struggle with it, just know it's normal, and just find.
Try the mist or whatever.
Yeah, try the mist. I promise you, just spray it on. First thing in the morning, when you are going to sleep, spray it on, and I promise you it'll help. What's been going on with you?
Nothing. I feel like I'm that person that I've protected my peace so much that I have nothing to share, and I feel like people will be like, "Not really, you don't want to share nothing," but I'm like, there's nothing.
It's a good thing. I feel like I don't either.
But I do feel like I get bored. Like I'd be like,
but it's better to be bored than to be.
Yeah, that's what I saw. It's like when you're used to like chaos and stuff, you want to go back. Like it seems more normal, whatever. But I'm just chilling, and I don't know. I feel very peaceful.
I feel like that's the goal, though. I feel like when we're young and we're hanging out with people, like we always will have drama in our life. When we're just hanging out with just anybody, we'll have something to talk about. But that's how I feel too. Usually I'll have like some guy drama to tell you. Like the last 2 weeks, it's been peaceful.
Yeah.
I might go on a trip next week. Again.
You just went, was it a month ago you went?
Yeah, it was like 2 months ago. But I need to get away. Sometimes you just need to. But I'm pretty sure I'm going. So by the time you watch this,
Oh,
I may have.
By the time
already
this is uploaded, yeah, she'll be
I'll
back.
be back. I'll be back by then. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know, going with the flow and just asking myself what it is that I want out of my life.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like I'm working on that, like saying yes more to things and stuff like that.
because it's so easy to just be at home comfortable. Because even me, I'm like that. Like yesterday night, I didn't want to do anything, and I just, because I'll work sometimes in the morning and then at night. Literally, all I want to do is be at home, watch something, Sex and the City. Still obsessed with it. A week later, I think we shot. When was it? Last week?
Yeah.
Did we shoot last week? And I talked about it. Yep, season 3. I'm on season 3, and I just want to be doing that. But I got invited to Top Golf, and I went.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It was really fun, but low-key, I wanted to cancel. I wanted to cancel because I was so tired, and then the thought of getting home late, waking, you think about like, oh, I have to be up early, I have to, but it was fun.
Did you play sports growing up?
I played soccer in middle school, but I sucked. I'm not gonna lie, I really sucked. I was just like fast, and I would get lucky, fast and lucky. Did you?
Yeah, I played tennis in middle school. Well, everything that I played, tennis, soccer, volleyball.
Dang.
I did softball 1 year.
You did all that.
Yeah.
I could see.
But my main sports were volleyball and soccer.
I feel like I could see you being like a cheerleader or something.
I cheered in elementary school.
Really? Did you do it because like you wanted to, like all those things, or your family was like, you should try this out, or?
Because I wanted to.
That is.
Because my parents aren't very athletic or nothing. It was just something that I enjoyed, like sports.
That's one thing I do. If I had to do school all over again, I would have played more sports and tried different things. Because I used to want to do softball in middle school, but I was too scared to try. And then I wanted to be a cheerleader so bad. Like, that was, like, my main thing that I wanted to do was be a cheerleader, but I was, like, insecure. I'm like, no, I'm not going to be cute. Yeah. I'm not going to look cute in a skirt.
I'm surprised I did them because it is very nerve-wracking. Like, you know, people watching you, and I'm surprised with my anxiety, like, I still did it and everything. But I think volleyball was my favorite sport. And I'm on Volleyball Talk right now, and I'm just watching them, like, they're so good. What is that? It's like tournaments, like those show clips.
I don't know anything about volleyball games. Like, I don't know if they have, I didn't know they have tournaments like that.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, maybe we should go play a sport one day.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do is, like, play in an adult league of something. I played, I did play adult kickball 1 year when I was.
Kickball's fun.
That was fun, yes. But I feel like I would join, like, an adult.
Yeah, I did a tournament. Was it a year ago or 2? And we came in second place. And it was like my first time playing since high school. We did really good. Out of maybe like 10 teams.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
But yeah, I want to get into tennis again. I love tennis.
Tennis is difficult, but it is fun.
Well, yeah, I guess.
It's fun because you get to run, like.
Yeah. I like that it's a little area that you're kind of. Because soccer, I would be out of breath.
Soccer was hard to me, you guys. I was on the team because my friends were on the team, but I hated it. So when the coach would be like, all right, Jackie, you're in, I'm like, I did not want to. Like, that was like my anxiety. I would get so anxious. And the whole time I was like, I hated it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I even did it. I only did it because my friends were in it, and I don't even know how I made the team. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I was not good at it, but I was fast. That was the only thing. Other than that, I don't know how I did it, but I remember 1 year, I didn't play every game. I just played some games, and there's a coach. She was so nice, like the assistant coach, and I was just joking with her, and I didn't even play. This is how, like, and I told her, I was like, hey, how did I do out there today? Did I do good? And she's like, you did amazing, sweetie. I'm like, I didn't even tell her.
Why are you lying?
Why are you lying? I didn't even play. But she was lying to me. I don't even think I told her anything. I was just like, thank you. But yeah, sports were just never for me. But if I could go back to school, I would play sports.
Yeah. I think now as an adult, we do more of like hobbies instead of sports. But I try to stay active. But yeah.
Oh, did you tell me something about about your plants?
Yeah.
Is it alive?
Oh yes, my plant is thriving.
I just got recently a plant, and it's not a plant though. It's like a little tree
You have to water it.
every single day.
Oh really?
And then I was doing I was looking it up, and it is you have to like feed it every day too. I need to get it some food. Yes, it's like
You gotta.
she is a bougie tree. She she is bougie. So feed it every day. Like actually give it some seeds or something. Like and water it every single day.
Because I think mine, I water it like every week and a half or something.
Yeah, that's good.
It's
I
very
could
low
do that.
maintenance. Yeah.
Yeah, but not mine. She's bougie.
Let's toast.
Yeah, let's toast. And we do have a little drink in our cup.
Cheers to
Cheers.
having fun tonight.
Yes, having a good night and just Mother's Day. Happy
Oh, yeah,
Mother's
Mother's
Day
Day.
to Jelly. And we can talk about that. Like what your plans are tomorrow for Mother's Day.
I'm just gonna go to my mom's.
Did your do you keep like when your son makes you something, do you keep
Yeah.
it? I feel like moms they lie. They keep it and they throw it away.
No, I keep it. He used to ask me for it, like, where's that? I would be like,
Like some
because when he was littler, he didn't get my tastes and stuff, you know. And some stuff like I would just wear it just because, you know, I want him to feel good. So, but now he's at the age where his stuff he gets me, I'm actually like, okay, I really like this.
Oh, that's sweet. I feel like my mom used to keep our things, but somebody's here. If I asked her where it was at right now, I feel like she couldn't tell me.
Oh, really?
Like she'd be like, somewhere. She has a bunch of stuff my brother made because he's the favorite, but she has a lot of stuff that he's made.
Do you have like a box where you keep like old letters and stuff?
I do have a box where I keep things that I should probably throw by now. I used to keep.
Because I was wondering, does everybody do that? Because I have a box for like pictures from high school, like like candygrams. I was reading the other day that people would send me like in middle school with their notes, and they would send me carnations and stuff, like all of that. And I'm like, am I a hoarder or do I just?
No, I think that's super cute because I used to keep, like when I lived at my parents, everything I kept it there, and my mom still like she'll be like, look, guess what I found in the room. I'm like, she'll pull up a picture of me and my ex from like 9th grade. I'm like, girl, throw that away. She will literally one time this was like 2 years ago. No, maybe a little bit longer. She was like cleaning out the room where I used to stay at, and she's like, she was sending it in the family group chat.
Oh,
I'm like, girl, we
God.
do not need to see that. But yeah, I don't keep as much stuff now as I used to. But I love that when people do keep.
Yeah,
things.
because it's even some stuff from like exes, and I'm like, I don't think about it, but I don't know why I just keep on seeing it. Like I like to hold on from things from the past, I guess.
To look back at it and you
Yeah.
like sometimes it's funny to read.
Yeah.
Like, I think that it's funny to sometimes read like cards from your exes because it's like
Like I love you.
It's
We're gonna be together
cringe.
forever.
we should bring them in one day. No names, of course. But no, that's mean. That is mean.
Yeah, I don't have nothing against any of my exes.
Me either. I just think it's funny, like, cause I've written some sweet
Yeah.
letters. I remember I made one of my exes a CD. Like I burnt a CD for him.
Yeah, in that box I have CDs,
Hmm
burnt CDs.
But I think it's funny to like look back at.
Mhm.
You know, you think you're in high school, you're in love, and you think. I remember one time I was one of the exes that I talk about on here. We broke up, and every single day he journaled when he couldn't talk to me.
Oh my god.
So he would journal like, it was just really sweet. I think
Yeah.
it was so sweet. So we didn't talk for like 2 weeks, I think. But every day he's like, I saw you at the gym today, and I just like it was like
And he
accurate.
gave you the journal? Or? Damn.
He gave me the journal, and I remember I worked at the gym, and I was like, it was like a thick journal, like, and I probably still have it somewhere. And I remember I thought it was like the sweetest thing. That I was like, that is so sweet. And I worked with guys at the gym, and they saw him hand it to me. I think he handed it to me in front of them, and they're like, "What is that?" I'm like, "I don't know." And I was like, "Oh," and they were like, "That's cringe." They were making fun of him, and after that, they would like make jokes about him every day about that. But I thought it was the sweetest
with their
thing.
emotions.
No, I thought it was the sweetest thing though. But now he's married. So congratulations. Congratulations to. I feel like all my exes are doing well now.
Were you the problem?
Was I the issue? Imagine. For real. I think they are doing pretty good.
Did you like keep up with any of the Met Gala stuff? Or were you not into it?
I'm not really into it. There was one outfit I liked. Whose was it? Was it Kylie? It was basic though, but
Oh yeah.
No, it was Kendall's. Hers was.
Oh yeah, hers.
She looked beautiful. Like she had like 3 outfits.
Damn.
I think. But
yeah, I feel like I don't keep up with like red carpets as much as I used to.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever really, except when it was on the Spanish channel, like Premios Juventud, like.
I've never seen that.
I used to be like every time it came on, we would all like, oh, it's gonna come on today at 8, and we would all get together and watch it. But I don't really watch stuff like that. I used to watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show.
Yeah, I would watch that too.
I would be like excited.
Yeah.
But do you keep up with?
Not anymore.
Yeah, I feel like I've never really been into. I just watch it on TikTok.
I used to like the MTV Awards, like all of those. I used to watch them and stuff. But yeah, I feel like the older I get, I'm just like, I have better things to do with my time. I don't know. Like, it's good that not everybody thinks the same way. Like, you can't make people think the way you think. And I don't know.
I think it's good to be open-minded and to be able to have a conversation, a civil conversation about having opposing views on things. Like, if we have to argue to get our point across, I don't want to talk to you. You know, like, if I can literally sit with somebody and listen to why they believe what they believe, and I can tell you why I believe what I believe. I will say back then, maybe I wasn't the best at that.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like, oh, you support this? Well, I don't like you. But now I'm like, okay, now I'm like, I get it. Like, everyone grew up.
And I feel like that's what they want, is to turn everybody against each other. Like, so, yeah, I feel like that's something that I've definitely learned too. Because I was very, like, I think this way, and if you don't agree, then you're this, then you're that. And as I grew up, I'm like, no, we all have the right to think. That's our God-given right, to think what we want to think. And sometimes you can think away and then learn more information and you change your mind, kind of thing.
There's things that I probably thought, like, or people that I liked, that I was like, oh no, they know it, they're better than this person. And then now I'm like, wait, they're pretty much the same thing at this point.
Yeah.
Like with presidents and stuff. Like, I used to be like so against somebody, and then now I'm like, wait, everybody's like him anyway, so what does it matter? Like,
but I've seen the contrast of like the Hunger Games. Have you seen those TikToks? Of like how the Met Gala was like the district, like, what is it called? Have you seen the Hunger Games?
Yes.
You know how there's like, they're like rich people, and then there's the poor people, like District 12 and all that.
Yes.
And like, I'm just like, oh my God, it's crazy that we live on the same planet where there's people who are being bombed and other people walking red carpets for, I think it was $75,000 a ticket, you know, things like that.
And I did see where it was saying like people who have never been, why have they not been? Huge celebrities that you would think would go, but and then they were saying they know something that that makes them not want to go to that.
Yeah. Because I'm like, would you go if you had the opportunity? Jackie's going to be canceled?
No. I mean, if I was invited, I wouldn't pay $75,000. But
I wonder if we were invited to like those, you would go if you were invited to like those things?
If I was invited, okay. Imagine you, okay. Let's say you were invited to be like an interviewer for them or something. Like let's say they invited us next year and they're like
to interview the celebrities.
Hey, do y'all want to come and interview the celebrities?
I don't think I would do it.
You wouldn't do it? Why?
It's not my thing.
I feel like I would want to
a year and view an interview.
Yeah. We're like, we won't have an episode for the next week 'cause we'll be interviewing something exciting. I don't know. I think it depends. But I think that I would want to experience, like, just see what it's like.
Yeah, I think I would. Just my anxiety. Like, I feel like it would be too much. But maybe at that point, I would grow more, like, comfortable, you know? So I don't want to say never, but I just know that I would be a nervous wreck. Because I've heard that it's very stressful, like, doing those
I wouldn't want to walk it, though.
Yeah.
Well, not next year. Maybe in 10 years after some experience of interviewing the celebrities.
Yeah, that's something. Unless I was experienced and confident with what I could bring, then maybe.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't get, as like you were saying, like excited about those things as much as, like, for example, yesterday was the Bad Bunny concert, and I've been to 3 of his concerts because I was like, yes, I have to see him. And then this year, his tickets were like super expensive, like I think like $500.
Damn.
And I didn't even care to go, to be honest. I was just like, I don't really care to go. Like, if I'm just gonna go drink, and then what's after, like go to the after party or whatever. So honestly, I didn't even care to go. And someone asked me, they're like, do you want to come? Like, let's go to the Bad Bunny concert, and I'll get the ticket and stuff. And I was just like, no, I don't even want. Like, I really don't feel like going.
Was it a new album or was it like the same?
I don't know. I think it was like his new. I think it's just a little bit of everything. He plays a little bit of everything, but I think that it's just, I like him as an artist. I support him as like his music. Obviously, I love his music, but to sit, like, I guess to be in a like that environment, it's just not my vibe anymore. Am I getting old?
I don't. Maybe you're just tired of seeing him because you've seen him 30 times.
But I would go see Lana. Mm-hmm. I would want to go see Kali Uchis. I've seen her one time. I would want to go. Like, there's celebrities I would want to see, but I guess maybe I've seen him 3 times, and I don't know. I think, but back then, if somebody was like, "Here's a ticket," I would be there. Like, no questions asked. I would be there.
I think it comes with age too, because I feel like I used to be very like the Kardashians. I knew everything about them, their whole family tree. I don't even know my whole family tree. Like, I was obsessed. I feel like a lot of people were not obsessed, but I just knew everything about them. And now, the older I get, I'm like, why?
I don't know. I feel like
I guess it's entertainment, but I'm like, I could put my time into other things. And I still think they're like all badass bitches, but I don't know. It's different now.
Yeah, I think so too. I think we can get so lost in following celebrities and seeing what they're doing that we don't look at ourselves and say, what am I doing? Like, besides watching these people. Mm-hmm. And I think that's where sometimes I'll be on TikTok and I'm like, I'm watching all these people do all these things. What am I doing sitting here watching everybody? Like, just.
I think that, like, I feel like I have brain rot just from doom scrolling, like, all the time. Mm-hmm. Well, not all the time, but kind of often.
Or having something playing in the background at all times. Mm-hmm. I have to have something. Like, I get bored if I'm not being stimulated, like, mentally. But there's times where I literally have to say, all right, let's just have a quiet moment.
Yeah, I feel like I never have. I'm always playing a podcast or music or something.
Mm-hmm. Like, even if I have a, like, 1 minute, like, car ride or 2 minutes, like, I have to play, like, TikToks while I'm driving or.
Yeah.
Well, listening to. I'm not, like, staring at my phone, but I'm just, like, having something in the background. But, maybe that can be like a challenge for us, is to have like.
I was thinking about doing like a detox from like social media. Because I think a lot of us are addicted to social media or our phones. But
what if we did a whole day without our phones?
And it's like, I would feel like I'm missing something, you know?
I feel like I could do like a Sunday without my phone.
Yeah.
Throughout the week it's a little hard because of work, but I think a Sunday.
We should do it one day.
We should. And we can have like a 15-minute window or 10-minute window to catch up if somebody does call us. Like,
yeah. Or at least social media. I mean, because I'm not texting her. I only use my phone for social media, really. Or
yeah, me too.
I'm like, nobody calls me.
Yeah, I don't. I'll have like texts like that, like from 2 days ago.
Yeah. So I feel like, it's just mostly social media. But yeah, I need a detox because they say it's like cheap dopamine that we get.
And sometimes I'll put my phone down and literally just look in my house and be like, oh, this is there. Like, you know, like I'll look at my table and be like, let me move those things away from, like, and it just took 1 second of putting my phone up and just being aware. I feel like
your phone takes you out of the present.
Yes. I told y'all, well, on the other episode, you'll hear where, the one before this, that I got that journal where it asks you a question or it tells you, like, so I had one this week or yesterday that was like, what can you do to live for Jesus or do things, you know, like, or to do something like, and I put like, just be more aware and more thankful and more present. Because even with like my friends or like with my family, sometimes we'll all be, or we'll be on our phones, you know, and like, what can I do to be more present and appreciate the times that we are together? Because sometimes these phones just, and it's watching people we don't even know.
Yeah.
You know?
And they can be, I feel like it's a double-edged sword. Like, it can be used for good. You can learn a lot. And like, we're going to post this onto the web, you know, and everything. So, but you have to have kind of balance, I guess. And it's hard to balance.
It is. Or I guess you could like look at your time spent, and we try to reduce that by.
What's yours?
Oh gosh, I don't even want to know.
I know I'm on YouTube all the time. I know YouTube, like, listening to stuff.
How do I go to it?
Screen time on your settings.
Daily average? I don't think this is right. What is yours? Mine says 2 hours and 12 minutes.
There's no way.
There's no way.
Mine says today 8 hours.
Wait, how do I go to it? Oh no, 15 hours.
Today?
No, I don't know how to do that. Oh, week. I'm sorry. How do I go to it?
What?
Day? Today? 1 hour?
Yeah. 1 hour?
I did work this morning. But I promise you guys this is...
Because mine is at almost 9 hours.
Wait, that's not true. This is lying. I use it way more. I promise you. I use it way more than this. You know,
my most used app is TikTok.
My most used app is YouTube, then TikTok.
And then YouTube.
Right now, it might be Netflix because I've been... Hang on.
I don't think this is right, though, because I use YouTube more.
Why does it say I use music? I don't even use music.
I don't know. Maybe it's not right. Oh, my God. My daily average. Do you have your daily average?
How do you go to that?
Go back. Is it 4 hours? I don't know, because mine says 11 hours.
Oh, it says 46% down from last week.
So you haven't been on it that much.
You know what it is, though? I know what it is. Y'all want to know? That I've been watching Sex and the City.
You've been on the laptop.
Yes, I've been watching it on an iPad. So my phone, I really have not been watching YouTube videos like that because I've been on Netflix, though.
Yeah.
So it's not, I promise you guys, I'm on my phone a lot more than what this is showing, or doing something. But I do want to be more present.
Yeah.
And just, but when I am working, like, at my parents' restaurant, I don't even have a chance to look at my phone as much. Unless I have to do something that is, like, with real estate, then I literally will step out and do, but not on TikTok or not on Instagram.
Yeah, I use my phone all day at work with my earphones, just listening to podcasts. But I feel like I'm used to it now. Like, I'm like, I need it, or music or something.
We need to be stimulated mentally. But then sometimes I just get tired. Like today, before we came here, I went home. I showered, and I literally went to my room and closed my eyes for 10 minutes. That's why I was late. Probably. You're like, girl, no wonder you were running. It was only 10 minutes.
It's funny. You're always that person like, I need to take a little nap.
Like I always need to take
What
a
does
nap.
10 minutes do?
Well, I didn't even take a nap. I just closed my eyes, literally.
Like a meditation?
Yeah, like and I'll play like brown noise
What's brown?
Oh my God. Let me play it for you. It's the best. It sounds like you're on an airplane.
I'll do white noise, the fan.
No, like, that's what I like to listen to. I have two sounds I like. I like brown noise.
The TikToks of those are so funny.
I know. Like, this is. So close your eyes.
That's the airport? Or what is it?
Like an airplane. Like, so that's how it feels like when you're in.
Oh, yeah.
Or I do this one. You know what we should do on here? A meditation.
Oh, yeah.
Or an affirmation. Or I do like this music. Wow, music. It's not even. And close my eyes.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Did you see the sky last night?
No.
I didn't see it. When did
I woke up and saw people's pictures. I was like,
I thought it was
when
a
did this
lie.
happen?
Did it happen, or are they lying to us?
Which I wasn't outside, so I don't know if it had to be like.
I was in the car at like 10:30 p.m. looking outside the window, and I didn't see anything.
I don't know, but it was so pretty.
They're like, they said that it'll happen tonight.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So we can maybe see it.
Yes.
But is it still daytime outside?
It's getting darker.
Oh.
Well, I guess we can get into some Reddit stories.
I'm kind of feeling this in my eyes. I don't know if it's because I'm tired already. Like, I feel like my eyes are getting like this.
Okay, I'm still learning how to work Reddit, y'all. Where's this thing?
I don't have a Reddit account, and it doesn't let me see things unless I confirm my age.
It says, told people I got hit by a car, but I actually ran myself over. I was out at dinner with some friends, and one of them asked for an Adderall. I keep it in my car, so I excused myself and went out to the parking lot. I'd already been drinking as we'd gone to the winery first, and I was still having wine. I get in the car, open the bottle to get one, and spilled them everywhere, including on the asphalt, which is the car door was open, causing it. Okay, I don't know what this is. The parking lot has no lights, so I decided to turn my car on and back up a little, then use the headlights to find my pills. I put the car in park, found out quickly I actually left it in neutral, and then got on the ground to look for the pills. The car started rolling back, and I get up to chase after it.
No!
It looked like a scene from Mr. Bean's Holiday. I get around the door and manage to put one of my foots in, trying to stomp on the brake, when somehow tumbled out of the car and ended up underneath it. My 2,900-pound SUV rolled over the back of my left leg. I was so drunk I hadn't even processed what just happened. I got back up to keep chasing after it. It slowly backed into another car and finally stopped.
My gosh.
Nobody was outside or saw me. I drove to a different parking spot, went inside and told my friends we need to get the check. They said I looked, I don't know what that said, disheveled.
Disheveled?
Yes.
Maybe.
Disheveled, I've never used that word. And asked me what happened. I said someone hit me with their car, and they demanded security footage. And to find out who did this to you. Luckily, there is none, and they don't know that I'm both the victim and the main suspect in my own hit and run.
Okay, that is hilarious.
Before you ask, yes, the next day I went to the ER to get checked out. No broken bones, but I had to get a bad muscle injury, so my doctor monitored my CPK levels. And also thinks I should press charges on whoever ran me over. Oh my God.
Okay. That is hilarious. Well, I'm just glad no one else was hurt.
Yeah.
But that is so.
But what do you do? I feel like I would have done the same. That's so embarrassing.
I feel like I would say that, and then I would be like, all right, I have a confession. I would start off with that. And then when they started acting all crazy.
But I think I would have just called them and be like, He had to be hurt to go run over his leg.
I feel like if I'm already drinking, I would be like, dude, I don't know what just happened. I did this.
Yeah,
like,
I think. Yeah, I would just be like, I blacked out. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be like, I don't know what happened. Yeah, that's what I would say. No, but I think I would just be honest because it's kind of funny. Like, I think it's hilarious because, I mean, at least no one else was hurt. He did hit another car, though. That's the part.
But it's like he dropped all his pills, was going to use the light to, I mean, I guess he had to do what he had to do. Yeah, he hit a car and didn't even report it.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? There's worse things that happen when you drink. If that's the worst thing and he hit himself, I would honestly be thankful that it was me and no one else. I'd be like, I'm just glad I hit myself. He could have ran someone over. Yes, that no one else was standing there because imagine that's when it would have got bad. He would have charges. He would have.
Yeah, probably a DUI, even though he wasn't in the car.
Yeah, he would. Wait, do you get it? Yeah, he would get a DUI.
But I'm like, how? He wasn't even in there.
Because he left it in neutral. He was the last. What did it say? How do I tell people I'm the victim and the.
Yeah, and the.
Guilty one?
No, what did he say?
Oh my gosh, that is too funny.
And the suspect.
And the I feel like if I was the friends, I would be like, no, we're going to find out who did this. Like,
we're going to check. What do you mean?
No, that is funny. But I think that in that moment when you're drunk, I'd probably be like, I don't know what happened. And then if I knew all the details, I think I would say it. I'd be like, all right, guys, like, I did this.
I bet he was like, we need to leave. Like,
if you're watching this, I don't know, or if I would just confess it. I think it's a funny story.
Yeah, it's a funny story. I think now, when was it posted? 37 days ago. So I think you should be, it'll be funny. Like,
that is good.
Let's see if there's any. It says, I mean, technically, you did get hit by a car. You just left out the fact that it was your car.
I mean, he didn't lie.
Yeah.
I would love to see that footage if I was him. Like, if I was, imagine seeing the footage.
I know.
That would be so funny.
As someone who has run themselves over, I feel you. I was sober and came away with broken bones and a ride in an ambulance. Years later, I'm still mocked by friends, and given the choice, I'd die.
Oh, okay. Stop. Why did I have to get so dark? Honey, you need new friends.
But he broke bones? Like, okay, so you had it easy. You have a funny story, and they should learn your lesson to make sure it's in park.
Yeah, and no drinking and driving, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
Just know your limits.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to think about any stories
with hitting. Well, I've always, like, have y'all ever got, like, you go inside, like, you park your car and you think, like, did I park my car? Have you ever thought that? I remember when I was in school, I would literally be in school and be like, wait, did I park my car?
like put it in park.
Yes.
I'll turn the key off before I put it in park sometimes.
Oh my gosh.
And I'll be like, wait.
Or I've left my car on.
Oh my god.
One time I think I was at the gym. I go in the gym. I had left my car on. And I come out and I'm like, oh my God. I left my car on the entire time.
I don't think I've ever done that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
I don't know. I don't know. Driving's not really my thing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm always hitting curves and stuff. I'm a good driver though. I tell my son, I'm like, he needs to start driving. But I swear I've been driving since I was like 7 or 8, maybe 8.
Girl.
No, in Pepsi Land, like
Carla learned how to drive at a young age too in Pepsi Land.
I would drive my dad's F-150 like around the block, like, and go through the road.
What?
Just for fun. And I'm like, how would my dad let me? Like, I could have ran a kid over, you know?
You could, yeah. Carla's 35, but she learned how to drive when she was driving at like 12. Mm-hmm. Like, I think like around the like Pepsi Land too. Yeah. I didn't learn how to drive till I had to learn, and that was when I was in driver's ed. And it was the worst worst thing ever. Don't ever do this to your kids.
Yeah.
Teach them how to drive before driver's ed, because it's the most traumatizing thing ever. I remember telling my dad, I had driver's ed that week, and I'm like, never driven a car, never. And I'm like, can you show me before? Because I'm going to start driving this week, and I just want to be prepared. And they didn't teach me. My mom worked second shift, so she didn't have a chance to teach me because I was in school. My dad, he didn't teach me. So tell me why I'm driving, like, scared, shaking. My teacher, I have, like, two other, they probably remember this because it was, like, a joke for a while. I almost hit a trash can. I didn't know how to stop. I didn't know how to do anything. When I tell you, the teacher had to pull the brake, like, 3 times, and he's like, all right, let's just.
Oh, my God.
And then I remember I went home crying that day.
Did you pass?
Well, listen. So then I go home crying, and I'm like so like emotional and embarrassed about it, because like the people in the class, like they were my, like I knew them, but they were still like they were like holding on to like the, like being so dramatic. But I get it. I would be the same way.
Yeah.
So I go home and I just started crying, and I told my dad, I'm like, why didn't y'all teach me? And I was like crying and crying. Because I was in the next day, they like made fun of me for it. They're like, Jackie, is it true you hit the trash can? Or you almost hit the trash can? So then my mom felt bad. And I remember one night, like that next night, because I didn't have driver's ed for another 4 days or 3 days. My mom's like, Jackie, get up. I'm going to show you how to drive. My mom sucks at driving. She's not the best driver, but she could drive. So she teaches me how to drive like at night. This is like 11:30 p.m. And I'm like, I feel confident. I had driver's ed the next day.
There's not a lot of cars out.
I did so good. I told my teacher, I was like, oh, I was just pranking you. Like, I said, I was just trying to scare you the first time, but I'm for real this time. That was a joke. And he's like, I hope so. And I did so good the second time.
Yeah, I feel like it's like a muscle that you learn. I feel like now I'll drive and I'll be like, how did I get here? Like, I don't remember passing the stop. You know, like you're just like, how did I get here? It's like a form of meditation kind of.
Yes, but I did fail my driver's ed. No, I passed the class. I failed my driving test.
At the DMV?
3 times, I think. What the hell?
3 times?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
No, I failed it twice. I passed it the 3rd time.
Oh.
I think.
Yeah, but I swear I've been driving since I was. But I'm like, am I exaggerating? But I feel like I remember being like I couldn't.
It's probably a tractor. It's probably like
my dad's truck. I remember one time I remember I hit the house. Like I was backing the truck up and like ran into the trailer, but I never told nobody.
See, you were just like that. You probably like somebody hit me. Yeah. I remember I would like ride my dad's tractor, like the one with like the big front, like like regular tractor, whatever.
Yeah, the mower.
And I had me and my brother were in the car, and I mean in the tractor. I was little. I was probably like 12, and I went full speed, and I couldn't stop, and I ran into the tree, like head on to the tree. But yeah, I just I think I'm a good driver now, but you probably don't think I'm the best driver because I just like hit the brakes, like I just
yeah. My friend says I'm the worst driver, but I've never like wrecked or nothing. I'm just very anxious. Like if I'm driving somewhere that I'm not used to, I get very anxious. Like I'll be like I just freak out.
That's how Bridget is. Like she doesn't like driving like in big cities or to the airport, or the airport used to scare me. It doesn't scare me anymore, but it used to, like knowing like driving. It's just scary.
Where to go? Like you don't know where you're going. So.
Yeah, but if you're taking your driver's ed class, just practice before. If you're a parent out there and your kid's about to learn how to drive, teach them before they have to be on the road, because it was the worst moment ever for me at that time.
Okay, let's do one more story.
Yes.
Am I wrong for dating my wife's sister? Advice needed. My wife, Amanda, 29 female, and I, 29 male, were married for 5 years and together for 10. We divorced a couple of years ago, which was painful because I loved my wife so much. We had such a great bond. I really thought she was the one. Well, unfortunately, a couple of years into our marriage, she started having an affair with her coworker. I finally caught her after a few months, and that was the end of our relationship. We finalized our divorce a year later. Now, to give some background, my wife detested her sister, Helen, 27 female, and vice versa. In fact, I've never in my life seen two people detest each other as much as my wife and her sister. Most of my wife's issues stemmed from Helen being treated as a favorite child, and Helen was extremely spoiled. She was pretty much set in life because of her father's money, and she didn't have to work at all. But unfortunately, my wife was estranged from her family for the last 10 years because she was bisexual. They completely cut her out, and her family was by far the biggest source of her trauma. Well, that's what drew me to Amanda when we started dating. I too had familiar trauma issues from my family because I had survived neglect in my childhood in favor of my brother. I cut my family off after 18. You see, Amanda and I forgot our own paths, overcoming numerous obstacles, walking through fire. We got our degrees with zero help from our family. A few months after finalizing the divorce, Helen messaged me on Instagram. I wasn't friends with her on Instagram, but I wasn't even sure she knew I had divorced Amanda. But Helen was a crazy stalker, and she somehow knew everything. She messaged me asking if we wanted to meet, and we did. It's been more than a year now, and I have started dating Helen. I'm not sure if I can even call this dating because I'm pretty sure Helen is using me to get back at Amanda. She always asks me to post about our relationship on Instagram. She tries to publicize it as much as possible. Helen showers me with gifts and asks me to post about it. We travel to different countries, all using Helen's money, her father's technically, and Helen requires that I post everything on Instagram. Morally and ethically, I don't feel good about this, especially considering Amanda's trauma issues. I know Amanda watches my Instagram stories. Crazy as this sounds, I always have a place for Amanda in my heart. I know she cheated on me, but I no longer love her, but I still want what's best for her. But I know Helen is using me for revenge. And to get back at Amanda, Helen is the complete antithesis of my moral philosophy. But I unfortunately am shallow. I really enjoy sex with Helen. I enjoy this dating or whatever you want to call this. I want to enjoy it as much as possible. Just, I'd rather keep my interactions with her parents to a minimum. Her parents are crazy. Am I wrong?
Yes.
So I think this is advice.
I think out of all the people, you're really going to go with her sister. And number two, you know she's just used. And Helen is immature, girl. Like, you want him to post everything?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's just wrong.
And two, like, she hurt her sister. Like, she's still trying to hurt her just because she cut them off.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, but you do whatever you want with her on the low, whatever. It's still wrong. Doesn't make it right. But for her to be telling you, like, post it on, and knowing that Amanda sees it,
yeah,
to me, that is just wrong. And I think, like, how are you? And they were married. One thing is to, like, be like, oh, we dated, like, elementary school. And then, even then, I would still think that's weird. But I don't know. What do you think?
I wonder if he felt like a sense of revenge because she cheated on him.
Oh, yeah.
Because why would you? To me, that's awful.
And why did she message? She messaged him.
Yeah.
To meet up.
So I think she's just using him, like you said. But there are guys that will hit. Like, there's guys who have tried to talk to my sister and me.
Dude, literally me too. Like,
what do you think?
Yeah, like, you think we don't tell each other? Like,
yeah.
I cannot. It, like, makes me feel like the fact that you would think it offends me. Like, you know, like, I feel offended sometimes with men. Like, they tried either with me or with, like, my sister, my older sister. Like, it offends me. I'm like, the fact that you would think that either of us would even think that, you know.
And it's like one rejected you, so now you're going to try with the other one. Like, that's the turn off.
Yeah. No, I think at the end of the day, Amanda, you know, her cheating it's not right. But I think Helen's just doesn't, like, she's just being spiteful.
Yeah.
From what it sounds like.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's wrong what they're doing, But I'm like, if she sees the stories and she knows, she's not coming at, like, she does. I guess she doesn't care, right?
Who?
Helen.
She doesn't care what?
That he's with the sister.
Oh, Amanda?
I don't know their names.
Well, Amanda's the original wifey.
Okay, well,
and then
Amanda.
Miss Helen, wants him to post.
Helen Keller.
Yes.
Yeah, so, yeah, Amanda doesn't care.
I guess Amanda's like, finally someone took this man off my back. But imagine, like, Christmas. Oh, wait, she doesn't hang out with her family.
Maybe she's like, they deserve each other.
Yeah, like, if he's willing to go with her knowing, maybe.
The trauma that she caused.
Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, you already messed up, so what's done is done. Now you're asking after everything's done, right?
Yeah. Wait, there's a comment that says, when you decide to end things, just call Helen Amanda during sex and post all your apologies online.
Yeah, I think Helen's just mean. And if Amanda got, like, because she's bisexual, like, obviously her family is
a
little mean too.
Yeah, she's better off. But it is sad to me when like families break up like that. Mm-hmm. I was talking to somebody about that the other day, about how, I don't know, I feel like when you grow up, we were like more sheltered from like family secrets and all that. And the older you get, you're just like, oh wow, like things aren't how they seemed when we were little. Yeah,
it is. And sometimes you don't understand it back then, and now you understand it. You're like, oh, I get it now. Like, why they're not so close, or why, I think that camera's about to die.
Yeah, I think it is
too. Okay, guys. How long did we? I feel like
an hour.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
Drink. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, my eyes are like, I'm drunk. I'm not kidding, and I didn't even have that much. Lightweight. Skinny probs. But, all right, guys. Today was just catching up. I mean, the next episode, hopefully, we will have something a little bit more
structured.
Yes. Honestly, this week was just a long week for me. I'm not going to lie. All right, guys. We'll have more episodes. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. I feel like we always forget to say this, but please subscribe if you haven't yet and you watch all of our videos. It will help us a lot because we're really going to start putting in money and time, more time, and all of that into the podcast. So subscribing, liking, thanks for all the likes, comments. It means a lot, and it's a free way to support.
Yep. We really appreciate you guys. This first 6 months was just a trial run, honey. It's about to get serious.
Yeah.
It's about starting June. It's going to get serious in here. So this is our last episode. No, we have like a few more but after May, it's game time.
Yeah.
It'll be more official. All right, guys, we love you. Thank you for watching. Please let us know if there's anything you want to see. I feel like sometimes we're like, do people care about this? Do people care about that? So let us know what you guys want to see. We're open to any and everything except holding each other's
plugging
our nose. But other than that, let us know what you want to see. Bye.
Bye.